Let's go, MP! That's how you do it. Keep that streak going, kid. Let's get another one.
Over here.
At one forward, 6'9", number 44, Ellen Finley. In the middle, 6'11", number 13, Jack Shaw. At the other forward, 6'9", number 28, Horace Webb. At guard, 6'1", number 13, Marty Bowen. The other guard, 6'6", number 2, Jeremiah, number 2.
Happy Monday, everyone. This evening, we bring you the NBA on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson with you, Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. So the Raptors starting 5, and for Indiana. And it's Finley in at the 4-man spot. Grant, both defenses will have their work cut out for them here against these two high-powered offenses.
Get your popcorn ready. There should be a ton of scoring, but I'm also looking to see which team can bring the most intensity on defense. In the end, that will be the deciding factor in this one.
Here we go. And so off the tip, it's Toronto.
Get him out! Get him out!
Don't let him shoot that! Here's Nelson. Tipped. Deflected. Tries to save it. Pass to the Prodigy. Hey, nice D from Ross.
Oh, gotta move!
Here's McGinnis.
Get the perimeter!
Whitney. No good on the triple. Prodigy. No good from outside.
Oh, gotta move!
About a minute into this first quarter. To the paint. No good. Prodigy passes to Bowen. Here's the Prodigy. Tries it from the top of the key. Good on the jump shot.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
And that's the story of the league right now. Any other team on any team.
Outside Ross. Here's Nelson. And the three-pointer goes.
Wow, they finally get it to go down on their fourth try.
The Prodigy passes to Finley. Here's Shaw. Here's the Prodigy. Guarded by Ross. 6 to shoot. Good rebound by Ross.
Boy, just 1 for 4. A little risky right now.
And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. And it's the Raptors with the ball. Here's Nelson. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's the Prodigy. Right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. The Prodigy's got 5 points.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the
Takes the three. Can't get his first shot of the game to fall. Indiana trailing here. Uses the glass on the layup.
Such a multi-talented threat on the offensive end, and you love his confidence.
Pass to Nelson. Just hard to shoot. Getting jams it home with authority.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the board.
And doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He can so much just
Nelson.
And the foul.
Good.
Nelson.
Third basket in 6 attempts.
Defense leading to offense. I love it. Nice job reading the situation and finding a way to swipe the ball.
Here's the Prodigy.
That's right.
It's the Pacers from deep.
Yeah, this period, they're letting him go to work, and it's paying off.
Come to me, come to me.
To the middle. Goes up from the block. Getty missing. The Pacers have gone 4 of 7, shooting a solid percentage. Webb to the Prodigy. Down low. Hey, shot!
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
No doubt whatsoever.
Possession. The Pacers making their last shot. Pass to Nelson. Outside the arc. Finley grabs the miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability. And they showed it with coverage. So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. Toronto trailing. We've got 1:55 left to play in the first. Ross can't get it to go. Indiana's gone 2 for 3 outside the arc. Stolen by Ross. To the wing, right side. Counted from distance.
Such a reliable threat from range. You think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Call here. Indiana decides to talk it over. So both teams changing it up here. And this is a player who's been giving his all. Our Eastern Conference Player of the Week.
As of late, he has been an absolute menace on the defensive end of the floor, causing all kinds of trouble for opposing offenses and making it really tough for the other team to find buckets.
And the Prodigy gets it to go.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
There's the screen.
Inside, here's McGetty. Pacers with a rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
1:07 left in the first quarter here.
Get there.
Pass to Jennings. To the middle. Let's it go from 14. McGetty missing.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's the Prodigy. 4-3. Leads the Pacers from deep.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense.
Here we go. The wingman. Will it go? That one is off.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pass to the Prodigy. Bucket. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
And now almost all their points coming from the paint.
20 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Man. He scores. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J.
3 points.
8 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. On target from range. Bowen's got 5 points.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely on the offensive end because the defense does not adjust. This
Let's
could
keep
be
it
a
up.
blowout.
And so it's Indiana ending the quarter up 10. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. We'll be back in a moment. far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And over here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Hey guys, can we talk about how solid they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
And it's Owen in at the shooting guard position. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Pacers.
Thanks, guys. Well, the prodigy in their last 10 games drafters had a huge game. He contributed 40 points, and he's a tremendous three-point shooter. We saw that again last game. A virtuoso performance that will be for a very long time. Brian?
Yeah, he was unstoppable during certain stretches. It'd be great to see him top that performance tonight.
Well, his team needs him to contribute. When he's on his A game, he just makes play after play.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
Something you know MP and his team have on their mind, trying to extend their win streak to 5.
They've enjoyed a nice little stretch here lately. You can see the confidence they've played with. Humphries. The three-pointer off the mark.
Well, they are daring him to miss, and he obliges.
Unloads from 13. And it's Indiana scoring again.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets on the ground.
Stripped it away. Here's the Prodigy. And he drops it in from the low post. The Prodigy's got 29 points.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's man. Here goes, baby. Jam that one home.
And a solid pick to free him up for the dunk.
The timing there couldn't be any better.
The execution was simply flawless. That, ladies and gentlemen, is how you run that play.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Two-handed jam.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
Now that we're into the thick of things here this season, Brad, we start to get a clear picture of how these teams play.
NBA, this is where it really all starts to come into focus. Off-season trades have either paid off or fizzled, and squads have had time to bond and really get stronger.
Rebound. Gotta get it.
He hits the second from the line. And so it's Indiana with it. The last time these two teams came together was also in this building. And
Last time out, they seized the advantage with their defensive pressure. They did a great job of just forcing a lot of turnovers.
Yeah, I thought the giveaways were a tremendous factor. They were taking some chances on D, jumping in the passing lanes, that sort of thing, and it really paid off for them.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
oh, got that one up quick. Hardy's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
I just love the ball.
Here's man. Lays it in without an inch of room around him.
Great chemistry between two teammates. Love the passing.
The Prodigy passes to Webb. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to Finley. To the inside. Slam dunk.
Are you serious? That is some power from a point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Here's Nelson. The Pacers making their last shot. Oh, from deep. Terrell with the rebound. The Pacers have gotten all 8 shots to go. A perfect second quarter so far. And the Prodigy gets it to go.
All night he has made an impact at the offensive end. Now he's trying to shut the door.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside. Hey, right here. Let's go with a 3. That won't go for him. Now 0 for 2. Indiana on offense. They're on a 20-5 run. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup. The Prodigy's got 40 points.
Yeah, more points coming from inside. In that respect, they've been the more aggressive team.
Here's Nelson. 9 points in his last outing. Pass to Augustine. Here's Mann. Shot clock at 6. Ross for 3. No good that time.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Webb, no good.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Man, down after the assist led him to the lane.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Here's the prodigy. He's got 40 now. Pass to Hardy. To the paint. Here's Finley.
They can't have it.
One hand.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
The Raptors have gotten only 3 of 9 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Nelson. 9 points in the game. Ross for 3. Carroll with the rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Hardy next to the prodigy. Here's Carroll. Here's the prodigy. And he gets that one. The prodigy's got 42 in the game.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
And Toronto calls time here. Now a peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
Yo, switch!
A minute 42 left in the first half of this game. Here's Nelson. Hey, he's looking good so far. 4 for 8 from the field. Minute 32 left in the first half. Down low. Here's the prodigy. The Raptors making a switch here. Ross is checked in.
First team foul. Raptors substitution, number 28.
Pass to Shaw. Out to the right wing. Here's the prodigy. Guarded by Ross. Clock at 6. Here's Bowen. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Nelson. And there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
Here's the prodigy. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
For the Pacers, number 2.
Way to hit it!
There's 49 seconds left to play in the half.
Use that! Hey!
Poked away. Now the Pacers on the move. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Third team
And he makes a first.
at the line for Indiana, number 2.
And he makes both free throws.
Boy, showing a lot more aggressiveness now after making 0 trips to the line in the first quarter.
There's a screen. 24 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Here's Nelson. Drains the triple. Nelson's got 16 points now.
That's his first triple in the second period. Third of the game.
That's the win!
There's the triple. but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Indiana Pacers cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. And their defense has stood out, wreaking havoc for the opposition. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break.
Put your hands together, fans, for your arena entertainment.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic first half we witnessed for the Indiana Pacers.
I think their rebounding tells the story. I mean, they've been more active physically. I think they've just been more aggressive, and it's carried over into other areas as well.
Same thing Kenny said.
Thank you, Shaq.
And the next order of business, seeing which players are in the running for a spot in this season's dunk contest.
These guys know how to put on a show. It's in their DNA. Forget the generic stuff. They're about...
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And the Pacers with possession here. Here's who John Mosley is starting the second half with.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Ross. No points yet. The three ball. Nelson, no good. Indiana has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far. Pass to Finley. Lets the three fly. And it's Toronto with a rebound. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. It'll be a quick stopover at home before they have to get back out on the road. And here's Ross.
Stay on here!
Finley grabs the miss. Here's Bowen. Inside. Oh, another one falls! And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Toronto shooting right at 35%. Not getting what they want out there. Spaghetti. A little over a minute gone here in the second half.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Webb. Lays it up and banks it in.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
The Raptors have gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. Shot's good.
Number 21.
Give him 8.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. Right now, this guy is cooking.
And he battles for the ball, gets the second chance bucket.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
He's off on that one.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Pass to the prodigy. Here's Finley. 5 on the clock. From behind the arc. Bowen can't hit. The Raptors have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. Nelson, no good.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the 3. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Bowen. Give him 8.
Come around. Help me out.
Here's the prodigy.
Help.
To the right side. Fires the 3. Drills it from deep. Bowen's got 11.
Well, I absolutely love the way This guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Outside cross. The three is up. And again, Toronto no good.
Just can't find a shot. It's no wonder they're losing. I mean, he's been completely scoreless all night.
And Grant, these days, more and more teams emphasize the importance of switch defense.
It's so true in the modern NBA, BA. Every team has to be able to switch to take away a lot of the action of the offensive team. So having defenders who can guard multiple players on the court is a must. Their defense has to do a better job of smothering those shooters.
In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. To the inside to win the
Right through. Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Pass to Shaw. Here's the prodigy. Ross brings the double. So Indiana. Ridiculous. 75% in this game. They've got Hardy, and it's the prodigy in at the 2 spot. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
He's the leading scorer tonight. He's aggressive, and so far, no one's found a way to slow him down.
Pass to Ross. To the middle. It's a Duvall from the right block.
Good decision-making. Scopes the situation, puts the pass right on the mark.
Ross brings the double. Here's the 3.
Yo, I think someone moved the basket.
Here's Jennings.
Got him.
There's the drive. Second shot opportunity. And he lays it up and in.
Well, you love the persistence on the offensive glass. All about effort right now. He lacks the size for a typical center. He makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Three-pointer. Anderson pulls it down. The Pacers have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. The prodigy.
Give me a break.
Offensive rebound, Pacers. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here.
Indiana ball.
Yo,
Off the inbound. He takes that one and powers it through.
Unbelievable explosion. Shows a great burst to the rim and extends over the taller defender.
all day.
And that one's good.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Anderson passes to the prodigy. Sends it home for a 3-point land. The prodigy's got 58.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
Here's Hardy. And he lays it in on the break.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so here is Toronto. The Pacers making their last shot. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Basket counts.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack at the level.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
Here's Jennings. After the basket by Indiana. To end the run. He squares up and sinks it.
Assisted Jennings.
Indiana's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. And yes, another basket. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the fourth quarter. With so many recent #1 picks and MVP winners being foreign-born players, Doris, the NBA truly feels like a global sport.
It's wonderful, BA, because when I think back historically, NBA fans have loved the opportunity to have seen Arvydas Sabonis in his prime. He spent decades toiling over in the European leagues and was a dominant figure in the sport. But the idea that you can now get Luka Doncic or Mr. Wembanyama at such an early age and watch them unfold their NBA careers, it is fabulous.
There's the three. Here's Law.
Oh,
And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Yeah, they were so aggressive from the start, getting the ball into the painted area. Now, they stuck to their game plan, and it paid off.
They've also been scoring on the break. With how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court, anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
Here's Nelson. To the paint to stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Hardy's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's the Prodigy. Buries it from 3.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Here's Nelson. Right at the free throw line. And again, no good by Toronto. Here's the Prodigy. Pass to Hardy. Here's the Prodigy. He's got again. Wow.
Number 2.
And that's 70.
He is unconscious. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Grant, you had an incredible career. 2-time college champ, 7-time All-Star. But tell me where owner ranks in your career resume.
You know, B.A., it's very fascinating. The main reason I wanted to open the door for other ex-players to get equity in teams. I do believe ownership groups should involve ex-players and listen to us. You know, and I think that is where the league is ultimately headed.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. Ball, pass to Hardy. 6 to shoot. Here's Ramos. Pass to the Prodigy. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Ball misses.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they want him to take that again.
And they should, because it's when you start turning down that kind of look that your offense can start to bog down a bit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And I think you can start to feel their frustration mounting. With every missed bucket, it becomes more and more desperate.
Here's Nelson.
Turn down. Use that. Use that. You got him.
Pass to Maggette. Now Ross. Stop the drought. The rebound by the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Pacers.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And with this victory, they have an edge in the season series at 2-1, with one more game to follow against this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for the Prodigy.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
Here's Nelson. We've got 33 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Controls the rebound and the putback.
Now that takes a skillful touch.
Yeah, excellent control to just ease the ball back up and in.
Oh, that's the win.
Ramos, no good. So it's Toronto now. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Oh, big finish.
Oh, did you see that?
And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Filthy. I mean, just the arena is stunned.
He's got a deep bag of tricks to dig into. Here's Carroll. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business.
Oh, they freaking sold. Like, literally, I was trying to get my double-double, bro. 70 and 90. I'm happy for my 70. But, like, bro, I need my double-double. I am, like, next game I'm getting a 70 again, bro. Next game I'm getting 70 again. Frick this, bro.
Grant Hill and Dorisburg. This is Brian Anderson. Thank you.
You got this, MP.
Sorry, Phoenix. Nobody shines as bright as my boy MP.
Hey, MP.
Newer teams to come in and take on the regional champ.
That felt good.
Today.
Shot!
All day, baby.
Box out!
Get it out of here.
Come on, MP. See you later.
Hey, stay focused in your workout today.